Hello everyone. Well, it's another week has passed. It tastes like Halloween is getting closer, so tell another gaming vlog about what I'm currently playing, about other developments that have been in the last week, and one in particular has been catching fire in a way that, let's just say, hey, that the people in charge are not expecting or hoping for, or at least not entirely, so let's begin. Normally I would say this for last, but if I didn't address it right away, I think this video will be over 3 hours long, so here we go. So, the Unity engine and its owners, in their infinite hubris, has decided to retroactively impose a new runtime fee, which charged developers 20 cents per install. That may not seem like a lot on paper, but when you multiply that by multiple different consoles and titles, it adds up quite a bit. And to such numbers that could potentially devastate smaller companies. Even if the larger ones could afford it, I don't think they're particularly pleased with this one. I can't say I'm totally surprised at this, if it does irritate me, given how John Riccatello has said and done device things before, since he was previously held executive producer in Electronic Arts after all. And an even bigger red flag is that he and some other executives sold old stock before the announcement was made, which implies they knew it would not go over well. Smooth. Depending on which direction this takes, I might have to make a whole separate video about that. I know a lot of people have. I will state for the record, if I ever do decide to make something for myself again, it will not be with Unity unless this is undone. Not walked back as some people saying it, but completely undone. Is that bad? Yeah. Anyway, let's start what I'm playing with the Switch. I mean, especially coming out of the recent Nintendo Direct. One title in particular I'll be making a separate video on soon is F-Zero 99. Just wrapping up like the nightly Grand Prix, and very interesting. It's the first F-Zero game since the Japan-only Climax and Game Boy Advance, which never got a US release due to poor sales, but it's not hard to find online at all. I mean, I'll say that much. I talked about Warhammer 40k Bolt Gun, how much I'm loving that, and as well as Bomb Cyberpunk. Still working on Chapter 3, getting the remaining challenges cleared on that. I'm also really enjoying Teal Mask so far, or Scarlet and Violet. I definitely look forward to the Indigo Disc as well. Also, and one more title I might make another video on, I might not. Game is Dragon Quest Monsters Dark Prince, which is not the slog I envisioned it being, but also not the rival to who everyone's been trying to hype it as. I mean, gameplay-wise, it smoothed out some of the issues I had with previous titles in that sub-series, but performance-wise, it chugs, framing like I chugged this Mountain Voodoo. I mean, it's not quite Monster Hunter Stories 2, not all lag, but it's close. I mean, hopefully they'll smooth this out before launch, but since other games coming out that I'm more interested in, someone's gonna have to be the cast subject, because multiple paid day one DLCs at launch is not really my cup of tea. So let's continue. On top of the State of Play, which I'll probably be addressing later this week, we got the new list of titles on PlayStation for extra premium tiers. Not a huge Star Ocean fan, but I'm willing to try them as with the extra title, especially Indie Darling Unpacking. Hope gets in that one. Yeah, as you can tell from my shirt, I've also been getting back into Mortal Kombat 11, practicing for the new game that just came out, and it's been quite well received so far. Typical audience and spammy aside, I mean, Also, been kind of getting into Samurai Warriors 5. I mean, as a Warriors Musou title, it's actually pretty solid, I would say. So, yeah. And I want to reiterate that unless, depending on what Uni does next, I might be making some video about that topic. I mean, I really want to talk about other stuff this week, but sometimes my hands ends up being forced. But I don't want to get too heavy on you right now. Anyway, that's all I got to say for now, and I will see you all again very soon. So take care, everyone.